Big news everywhere is that the Pope has arrived.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
you can't miss him.
It was such a beautiful, I mean, he's obviously been busy today. He's been at the White House and stuff.
Yeah.
But when he came off that flight and you watched him descend on those stairs,
yeah.
if you want to see what joy personified looks like, you just have to look at this man because
he beams it.
He really
radiates
does.
it.
And one of he did so many already kind of amazing things, but one of them was he got into a little tiny Fiat.
I love it.
He was flanked by all these big SUVs that they were called like broad shoulder cars, and then he kind of peels off in this little guy, and he's making a point
sweet.
About everything,
about humility, about just that this is not a world about stuff.
Yes,
it's a world about people.
You're right.
And many of them are in need. So sell some of your stuff.
Get rid of your stuff
and give it to the people who need it most. He's got the most beautiful spirit about him.
Does.
I think it's the Holy Spirit he has. He really walks the Christian walk.
He does.
The faith of the Christian faith.
You watch
the walk of it, and I just
you watch all these young kids. That's the thing that's amazing to me. You see young kids, teenagers, screaming for the Pope like you would be at a rock concert,
right.
And it's so sweet to see.
And yet
those
he's so
kids.
humble about it.
He's always like,
And he doesn't live in the palace, and he doesn't wear Gucci loafers.
None of that
there's
stuff.
anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
But he's just setting a very different example, and I think it comes at the perfect time for the Catholic Church.
It sure does. This morning he met with President Obama at the White House. He's going to be in New York tomorrow. And there's a family in Phoenix that's making news because they say that the Pope healed our baby's heart. This is such a beautiful, beautiful story. So Lynn and Scott Cassidy's daughter was born with Down syndrome. She has some problems in her eyes, some hearing issues, and probably the scariest part is she has 2 holes in her heart.
She had
two holes in her heart.
Right.
Well, the family went to Rome on Easter in 2014. They waited in St. Peter's Square in the rain. When the Pope Mobile came by, Scott held the baby up, just like, touch our baby, touch our baby. Security scooped the baby up, handed it to the Pope. The Pope put his hand over her heart and kissed her on the head.
Precious.
Get this. A month later, they went to the cardiologist for a checkup. One of the holes was completely closed.
Look at that.
And the other one was half the size. Her mom says it is possible it closes just over time. But when you see the picture, his hand is here, and he is a servant of God. And now, 20 months later, the baby has undergone 2 eye surgeries, but her heart is healthy.
Little Ave. It's a beautiful story. She's precious.
Beautiful story.
Just precious.
Oh, my God. Oh, number one.
Number one. So many people, I've worked with so many Down syndrome children through the years, and the mothers and the parents always say to me, this is my child that taught me about love.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah.